Okay, so we know that this is something that's incumbent. It's something that brings blessings in your life. Talk to us about the benefits. People want to know, what am I getting when I do this?
All right. First of, suppose now I tell you, look, Eddie, there's this investment opportunity, all right? But it's going to close in 1 hour. Look, whatever amount of money you give me right now to invest in this, whatever you put in, it's going to be multiplied by 7. Then it's going to be multiplied, the 7, each one of them will be multiplied by 100, and then the hundreds could just keep multiplying. Now, you will do everything to put as much money as you can before that 1 hour window closes. Right? You're going to borrow. You're going to put as much money as possible. You won't say, here's $10. Let that multiply by 70, the 70 multiplied by 100 each. That's fantastic. You're going to say, wait a minute, let me get all the money I can get. Hey, can I borrow this from you? Hey, Dad, can I borrow 1,000? Hey, can I borrow? And you put as much money as you can because the reward is so great.
Yeah.
You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala multiplies the reward for the du'at so much, and just the fact that you're giving da'wah. Allah Azza wa Jalla says in the Quran, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَى إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Allah is asking, and it's a rhetorical question. So He's really telling us, no speech is better than to do da'wah, to call people to Allah and to do the work.
No speech is better.
No, nothing is better than that. So the last thing we said, that it's the best speech. So nothing you can say that's better than this, better than calling people to Allah. But interestingly, 2 things though. You call to Allah. It's not about you, not about your ego, not about, telling people that I'm the da'iyah or the da'wah machine. Or anything like that. Then, and then also, so you're calling to, but then the ayah says, وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا. You do the good deeds yourself.
Yeah.
It's not like you call people, you show them the light and you burn up.
Practice what you preach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You practice what you preach. So, like, you find other things, like, very interesting how if you teach someone now how to pray, right? Every time you pray, you get your reward. Every time they pray, because you taught them, you get reward. Then if he takes what you taught them, and he teaches 10 other people, every time those 10, him and the 10 pray, you get 11 rewards for each time they pray, plus yours. Then if the 10 go and teach their kids how to pray, it just keeps going on and on and on.
And it doesn't diminish anything from the other person.
At all. Now, if someone told you there's a stock where your dollars multiply like that, people would sell their clothes to invest as much as they could into it. But then when Allah tells us this and the Prophet ﷺ tells us this, we're like, oh, that's nice to know. That's great. That's great.
Is there any wasted time if the person doesn't even, he turns a blind eye to what you're saying?
That's what people think. They think that for you to get reward for da'wah, people need to convert. No. The act of you standing there giving da'wah, or sitting or whatever it is, giving da'wah, you get reward for that. Nuh alayhi salam, the Prophet Noah, he gave da'wah for over 950 years. Are you telling me he's not, and few people believed. You telling me he doesn't get much reward for those 950 years? Then a rush, and their iman increases, and it's a very nice experience.
Your iman increases, right?
Absolutely.
It's helping you to develop also.
Just like one day I said, if you're washing a garment with your hand, at the end of the process your hand is clean.
Yeah.
But you were trying to wash the garment, but your hand became cleansed in the process. Same thing, you're calling people to Allah, it's drawing you closer to Allah.
Is it true that if one person Allah giving you the ability to guide someone with Allah's permission, the Creator's permission, that is better than everything in this world?
It's better than the whole world and everything that's in it. In another narration, it's better than the best of wealth. But if we really felt that, Eddie, would we not be out giving da'wah? If we really felt it, we would never stop giving da'wah.